Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. We got 6 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NBA player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries when you guys sign up. Go ahead and take advantage. Hopefully you can get some nice wins as we head through the middle of this week here. 6 matchups, pretty decent slate today. Starting with the Detroit Pistons versus the Washington Wizards. Wizards opening up as 4.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 221.5. The last 3 head-to-head, the Wizards are 3-0, 2-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. No Porzingis for Washington. Detroit 3-7 in their last 10. But more importantly, they're 3-1 in their last 4. 2-1 since All-Star break. Coming off a buzzer beater win over Charlotte. That was a pretty big win right there. Wizards 4-6 in their last 10. They beat Detroit by 9 in their last meeting before the All-Star break. Detroit 4-1 covering the spread right now. Wizards just 4-12 in their last 16, 5-14-1 covering the spread. Not in love with this matchup here. Pretty ugly matchup. I like Detroit plus 4.5. I mean, not in love with the play, but coming off a game. I mean, they're 3-1 in their last 4, coming off a game winner. Yeah, give me Detroit. I mean, hard to trust Washington. They've looked kind of bad here. I believe they're on a 2-game losing streak. Yeah, they're on a 2-game losing streak. They don't look too hot. 1-3 in their last 4. Give me Detroit plus 4.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics. Boston opening up as 5-point home favorites with the over-under at 224.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Boston 6-4, 3-7 covering the spread. Atlanta 5-5 in their last 10. They are 3-1 in their last 4, so they are playing pretty good right now. They did play Boston right before the All-Star break, losing that matchup by 10 points. Boston coming off a bad loss against the Pacers. A game they were like 10-point favorites. They kind of definitely ruined everyone's parlays on that game right there. Atlanta 1-6 on the road against Boston. 5-12 against Boston. They just haven't played good against Boston here. Boston 5-1 at home. Excellent home team. Going to be tough for the Hawks in this one. I like Boston on a bounce back, coming off an embarrassing loss against the Pacers. Give me the Celtics -5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we have the Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavs opening up as 4-point favorites with the over-under at 217.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Dallas 2-1, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Dallas 7-3 in their last 10. Lakers 3-7 in their last 10. Lakers just 1-5 in their last 6. Mavs coming off probably the best game of the season. A huge comeback win over the Warriors. It was like a 19-1 run in the 4th. To come back and just beat up on the Warriors was crazy, and shows the fight the Mavs have. 3-1 in their last 4. Tell you what, Lakers are in the doghouse. I've given them so many chances, and Lakers are coming off. I got to say it's probably one of their worst losses of the season. 123-95 against the Pelicans. I mean, the Lakers, they're just embarrassing. I mean, for the Pelicans, I'm not going to hand the Pelicans, since they got McCollum, they've actually been playing pretty good basketball here with Brandon Ingram, but come on now, Lakers to get dominated like that by the Pelicans, there's just zero trust in the Lakers, man, and I just don't want any part of them. And the Mavs are playing good basketball, 8-1 covering the spread right now, 5-1 covering on the road. Give me the Mavs -4.5 on the road against this struggling Lakers team. Next matchup, we had the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Houston Rockets. Clippers opening up as 6.5-point road favorites with the over-under at 230.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Clippers are 6-4, 3-7 covering the spread. Clippers 6-4 in their last 10. Houston 1-9 in their last 10. These teams have already played each other a lot recently. They already played each other in their last game. Clippers winning that matchup 99-98. Then 2 games before that, they played Houston, beat them 142-111. This is a very bad Rockets team here. I believe they're on Houston's on a 9-game losing streak right now, 1-14 at home. There's just no trust in this Rockets team here. Give me the Clippers -6.5 on the road. Throw them in your moneyline parlays. Next matchup, we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Toronto Raptors. Raptors opening up as 4-point home favorites with the over-under at 218. The last 3 head-to-head, Brooklyn is 3-0, 2-1 covering the spread. The over's hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Brooklyn 3-7 in their last 10. Toronto 6-4 in their last 10. These teams are coming off a back-to-back here. We're going to see what happens rest-wise. Since it's an away game, I do believe Kyrie's going to be playing. That whole schedule is very confusing, and it's kind of annoying at this point to know when Kyrie's playing or not. Fred VanVleet was questionable on Monday. OG Anunoby was out Monday. Those are really the only 2 major injuries here. I like Toronto at home. I just don't trust this Nets team here. Now, if Kyrie does play, that makes it interesting. Even if Kyrie plays, I still like the Raptors at home. The line will probably move down a little bit if Kyrie does play. Coming off a back-to-back, we're going to see what happens. And I think I'm going to take Toronto at home here. And then the last matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Warriors opening up as 2-point road favorites with the over-under at 234. The last 3 head-to-head, the Warriors are 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in each of the last 3 matchups. I do see Iguodala and Klay Thompson are both questionable for this matchup, so be sure to check their statuses. Warriors coming off that horrible loss against the Mavs. They were up by about like 20 in the 4th, and they just blew that game and lost by 6. Kind of crazy. Minnesota 6-4 in their last 10 here. 1-2 in their last 3. Warriors just 1-3 in their last 4. They've kind of been struggling here. And, I like the Warriors on the road, -1.5, basically nothing. Give me Warriors money line, coming off a horrible loss that they should have won, that they just let that game slip away. I know that's biting them, and that's all they can think about. I think they come in here and take care of business in Minnesota. Give me the Warriors money line on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.